There are some boxing fans out there who actually want to see Alexander Usyk versus Tyson Fury, the trilogy, even though Alexander Usyk beat him twice. Yeah, look, I don't care if people are like, oh, the first fight was a great fight. It was very competitive. Yeah, like the first half of the fight, but in the end, Usyk was a pretty convincing and obvious winner, to be honest with you. Then in the second fight, Usyk was, a fairly clear winner. He outlanded Fury in 11 out of the 12 rounds. People say, oh, but it's not all about the stats. But, if you outland your opponent in 11 out of the 12 rounds, it basically gives you a great indication of who won the fight. So, yeah, there we go. Alexander Usyk too good for Tyson Fury twice. After Usyk beat Daniel Dubois, Fury was like, oh, the only man that can beat Alexander Usyk is me. I've already beaten him twice. But no, he did not beat him twice at all. And I still hear a lot of people saying that it was Derek Chisora that put up the best performance against Alexander Usyk and not Tyson Fury in both times. So that's interesting in my opinion. That is interesting. But when you've already beaten someone twice, Usyk beat him twice last year, we don't want to see it again. There's no point in seeing it whatsoever. What is the point? Why do people want it? Well, I've seen people saying it's a big money fight. We've seen it twice. Like, who really cares about seeing it again? We've seen it twice. Yeah, it was a big money fight the first two times. But, there were questions to be answered. Now there's no questions to be answered because we know them. We know them. People would prefer this over Usyk versus Joseph Parker. Why? Oh, because Fury's a bigger name. I don't care. Give us a fresh fight. Give us a fresh fight. I don't care if Tyson Fury's a bigger name than Joseph Parker. I couldn't care less. I couldn't care less if Tyson Fury brings in more pay-per-views. I don't care. I want a fresh, good fight. I want a new star, a new opponent for Alexander Usyk, because as good as Usyk's resume is and is, a two-time undisputed champion at heavyweight, he needs more fresh names on his record to really fully have a real compelling legacy, which he already has, by the way. He already has a fantastic bloody legacy. But if he can add those extra names at heavyweight, Joseph Parker and Ajit Kabayel, then we're sorted. He's sorted. And again, I also see people saying, oh, Fury over Kabayel, like, the Fury trilogy over the Kabayel fight would be massive. Yeah, to the casual, but we don't care. If you want to make a legacy, he's not making this fight. And I feel like Usyk knows this. Like, I don't think he wants to fight Fury again. Surely there's no bloody way he does want to fight him again. He's beat him twice. It'll just get a bit boring and a bit bloody demotivating, to be honest with you, fighting a guy you've already beaten twice, like last year. Why would he do it again? I mean, I find it so strange people thinking, oh, a third fight's so entertaining that they wouldn't be against it. Why wouldn't you be against it? I feel like if a third fight happens between Usyk and Fury, it's bad on Usyk's half, 100%. Like, why would he do it a third time? It looks bad on him for not giving someone like Parker or Kabayel an opportunity. It looks bad on boxing for giving Fury another bloody opportunity, handing it to him on a silver plate. And it looks bad on Tyson Fury as well. It does. This shouldn't happen. It doesn't really matter about the pay-per-views. If you have a strong undercard under Usyk versus Parker, then you're going to be able to do something good, to be honest with you. It doesn't matter right now. I mean, don't do it on pay-per-view then if, that's so much of a problem. Do Usyk versus Parker, make it free on DAZN. Everybody can watch it. Everybody's bloody happy that way. And it's a big fight. All heavyweight undisputed fights, a big fight. And every fight right now involving Alexander Usyk is a big fight. Alexander Usyk, Ajit Kabayel, legacy fight for Alexander Usyk. Why wouldn't he do it? I mean, he could just retire Alexander Usyk if he really wanted to, but the fact people want to see Usyk and Fury free over a fresh fight where you've got different styles coming at Usyk, where we've already seen Usyk beat Fury twice. Why do you want to see that over him going up against another style? Like a unique style. Ajit Kabayel, Usyk hasn't really fought a style like Ajit before. at heavyweight. He hasn't fought a style like that. So it's an intriguing fight. Then we go to Joseph Parker. Out of everyone, he's, again, one of the most technical, best boxers in the heavyweight division. Besides Alexander Usyk, you could arguably say that Joseph Parker is the technically best fighter in the heavyweight division, apart from Alexander Usyk. So for Usyk to go up against Parker, that would make things interesting. And Parker's looking bloody big at the moment as well now. He's looking big. So again, that adds a bit of intrigue to it. And I know, and look, I don't think Usyk's weak to the body at all. I just feel like it's a myth that so many boxing fans have just came out with. It's just a load of nonsense, a load of rubbish, to be honest with you. I don't think he's weak to the body, but to everyone who does think he's got a weakness to the body, then Usyk Caballero is the perfect guy to go in there with. He's the perfect guy for Usyk to go in there with. You know, I've seen so many people saying, oh, yeah, Dubois was the guy to beat him. Usyk spanked him in 5 rounds in the rematch. Usyk spanked him. And they were the guys saying, oh, Dubois will beat him with a body shot this time. Oh, Dubois' body work might be a bit too much. Well, you were bloody completely wrong there. Barely threw a body shot in that fight. And Usyk just shut him down easy with that lead hand. You know, do you still think Usyk's weak to the body? Because, you know, if you do think that, then Caballero's the perfect guy to go in and expose that. But again, he's not weak to the body. So it's the same people, though, who are hyping up Daniel Dubois, saying that, oh, Caballero's a bad fight for him. You know, people saying, oh, that's a boring fight, Usyk and Caballero. Same people that were saying Usyk was weak to the body. Caballero's the best body puncher in the division by far. So why wouldn't you want to see that fight if that is the kind of style that you think should beat Usyk? If you think body shots beats Usyk, then you should think that Caballero beats Usyk. But, you know, people are somehow going to dismiss that one. You know, if you really do believe the myth, Usyk's weak to the body, then, you know, you'd want to see the Caballero fight. But loads of casuals just don't want to for some reason, even though in their eyes, Caballero's the best, you know, he's got the best style for it in their eyes. But yeah, look, Parker's been ordered by the WBO. He deserves the opportunity, but people just don't see that. They want to see bloody Fury get an opportunity again. I don't know why people really want to see it. I don't, but it's what it is. It won't happen, though. It surely